4, 3, 2, 1. I'm John Miglautsch for the WDMA and the International Society for Strategic Marketing. And I'm here at NAMOA in Schaumburg, one of the greatest collections of e-tailers and catalogers in the whole world. It's a great show, and it's been super already. Met a lot of great people, and maybe a couple more new clients. But I'm here with George Isaacson, and George is has worked on the sales tax case and represented. Well, why don't you explain your background, George?
Right. Well, I'm senior partner in a law firm that specializes in representing direct marketing companies, electronic merchants, and catalog companies. Counsel to the Direct Marketing Association, counsel to the American Catalog Mailers Association, to NetChoice, to the Trust Coalition. Somewhere between 80 and 100 companies are clients of mine in regard to direct marketing issues. Our firm represents direct marketers in regard to a range of issues that are unique to remote sellers. My specialty is in the area of taxation.
And we lost. We had a little defeat at the Supreme Court level, and you were there watching, right?
No, I was there arguing.
I know. I'm just so amazed.
That was my case, and it was a close call. It was a 5-4 decision. Needed one more vote to win the case.
Well,
but
we didn't bring this up in the session we just had, but didn't Justice Kennedy kind of work with South Dakota and kind of craft their law so that he could vote for it?
Right. Justice Kennedy.
It's his legacy.
It is. In an earlier case that I argued before the U.S. Supreme Court, Justice Kennedy, who at that time joined a majority decision in our favor, invited the states to present a case that would review Supreme Court precedent. And you're right, he really was the architect for bringing that case forward.
Could we not have that sound right now? Whoever put that on? Just for... They put up the sound. It's crazy here.
A little dance music.
We're streaming. We'll be done in a minute. What?
Yeah. A little dance music is fine.
That's great. You never know what's going to happen at NAMOA. Okay, now let's get into some of the implications because, I've started a few little internet companies where you sell some stuff on eBay and that sort of thing, or a Craigslist or whatever. What's the implication for small business?
I think the implications are substantial. Under the prior ruling, which required you to have physical presence in a state before you had to comply with their sales and use tax collection laws, it was easy for a new company to enter the internet and to sell to the rest of the nation. The implications of this new case is that companies, if they have sales into a state, are going to have to collect that state's sales taxes and their local taxes. There are 12,000 tax jurisdictions in the United States, and so the burden, the complexity, could be overwhelming.
And I remember when this came up in Wisconsin back a few years ago, they were talking about how a candy bar in one state could be a food item and not taxable, but it could be a candy and be taxable.
That's right.
In a different state.
And even in a given state, a Twixt, which has a cookie center, may be taxed differently than a Babe Ruth that doesn't have a cookie center. So these tax laws vary tremendously from state to state, and even trying to figure out a single state's requirements is a real challenge.
I thought it was a great point that Hamilton made. He said that the retailers are saying, well, we just want a level playing field. We collect taxes, and you should collect taxes. What do you think of that?
When a point-of-sale retailer has to collect tax, they're collecting one tax, and they remit it to one jurisdiction. There are 12,000 sales and use tax jurisdictions in the United States. Not only state taxes and county taxes and municipal taxes and police district taxes and sports stadium district taxes. It's hardly a level playing field when one company has to collect one tax and the other company has to comply with literally thousands of different jurisdictions.
Right. And, what I've been thinking is what's the impact for entrepreneurs who are just starting out? A couple of hundred orders in a state isn't very much.
It isn't. And, the great thing about the Internet was that it invited entrepreneurs to have bold ambitions and to sell nationally and internationally. Real concern that I have is that imposing very heavy tax regulations on startup companies is going to be a deterrent to their being able to sell over the Internet. And that's why we're hoping that Congress takes action to simplify taxes.
What are the chances of that?
I think the chances are quite good if, in fact, the industry rallies to support it. There are champions in Congress who are in favor of substantial simplification of state taxes. I think they will move legislation forward if there's industry support. The danger is that the industry doesn't support that legislation with enough vigor, and it wilts on the vine.
Right, right. Okay. Well, as a president of the Wisconsin DMA, I'm going to do a lot more to rally support than I had been. I just didn't realize how scary this was.
I really hope that's the case. And one of the things that we have found in the past is that congressmen will be responsive to companies if they contact them. Congressmen are concerned about jobs. This industry employs a lot of people. Small companies are a favorite of Congress because it's a possibility for Congress to say that I'm trying to help new startup companies and create jobs in my district. So reaching out and speaking to your congressman, writing to them, making contact with them when they're in their home district, I think is critically important.
Well, and you have resources, even if we're not members of the ACMA, is that right?
Absolutely. There's a coalition called TRUST, which is an acronym for True Simplification of Taxation, in which the American Catalog Mailers Association is one of the lead members. And ACMA is very welcoming of anyone, member or not member, to contact them on how they can help in this lobbying effort.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
It's great, John.
Yeah,
I enjoyed
it's
this.
great.
Good to meet you.
You're my first interview ever. It was really a great job.